What's up, guys? Today, we are educating you. Shout out to Captain Nate. Um, at Captain Nate 1. So I am going to show you. So he made, a video about the Kingdoms and Conquest server. I'll show you, how to, if you were on here, how to, conquer, this landmass, which we could call this continent the continent of Kingdom, or Kingdom, or Kingdommia, or whatever you like to call it, because I honestly don't know. So we'll teach you from the very beginning, because this, spoiler alert, so how this ends is that Kradstar, the nation, ruled by two basically demigods, now ruled the entire continent. To prevent that, and to prevent that, and to take over the entire continent yourself before the end even opens, you would wanna do this. First, get your let's first see, like, this is the very beginning. Like, all of these nations are here. We can swipe. Yeah, this is like all these nations. By the way, I'm in my living room, so there's cooking. On the top of my TV, on the top left corner, you can see an entire map of Kradstar taking over. You see, like, Kradstar over there. And now here's the entire continent taken over there by them. So, like, unless you steal their powers and become a demigod yourself, that's one way to rule the continent. But other than that, you really can't conquer Kradstar at the very end. So yeah, I'm going to show you from the very beginning towards kind of the end, other than this part, since you can conquer them. Well, you really can't, but if you have their powers. So let's cut to that. Alright, so this would be in a few parts series. So my first strategy is to obviously build a large army. You're gonna need a large and strong army no matter what, because, well, conquering the world, especially in Minecraft, is pretty hard. It's actually way harder in real life, because unlike real life, if you die, like, once your force men died, you're not going to have him anymore in real life. So I would go right here. You see the savannah, this river. You should conquer around the savannah and the mouth of that river. If you see this river, it's pretty hard too, but if you can actually see the river, it goes like downstream, and it connects the entire continent. You should first capture that, as it's a valuable trade way, because you can't travel excessively through the world if one mouth of the river, if at least one mouth, if even one mouth is not open, then you're not traveling through a river. So I'd say go to this end of the mouth here, conquer that end of the mouth and the savannah around it, and you should be golden. It's good land for settlement, and from there you can go conquer the rest of the nations from the beginning. Kuroto is probably the first nation, like right here. It is conquered land around a peninsula. There's no rivers in or out the nation, so you're going to have to go by land. primarily. That should be easy. So you should, like, they don't, let me check back in the further maps. Yeah, they do get conquered, or at least they are pretty weak, actually. They can only rely on traps. So you should be able to conquer them. This nation, north of Kuroto, Honto, I'm not reading that name. If you try to read it, you can, but the right way to say this name is pretty hard to say. Yeah, but this nation is north of Kuroto. And yes, I'm not pronouncing it right, but shut up. You came to here and you want to learn how to conquer this. So, these nations are kind of weak. You could conquer those. Schmonker, this nation, kind of looks like a foot. It really does kind of look like a foot. Is pretty strong. The Sultanate of Iberia, is not stronger than the IOA, which is already struggling. So relatively, pretty much all nations, in this continent are their armies are not really strong. So if you have a large army, it would have been easy if this was all grassland, but no. The northern nation of Kuroto, which we'll call for this video, Leniva. It has mountains in its heartland and its homeland, so it's gonna be quite hard to invade. I would say you should probably cut off ports, as in, let me find a map. First, conquer Kuroto, when this nation appears, like, you should conquer Kuroto and the surrounding mouth. So that way you can cut off their supply to the sea. You should probably also set up a settlement right here in the northern top, where there's like a little pool, another river, but it's cold or frozen, and that beautiful lake. So you can establish a good enough colony while having a pretty close presence in the region. Remember, your settlement is right here. Movement is the most important key. You need to be there if you want to conquer, what's this nation again that I called? Okay, well, if you want to conquer this nation, let's just call it, then, you're going to probably want a strong fleet and learn how to climb mountains, be good at Minecraft, PvP, and survival. Probably your best bets are to build a strong force gradually, both as a whole and in that colony that you established right about here, and then slowly build up to invade his country and take over. You can also build it on Kuroto, assuming you conquered it already. But that's kind of it for them. Neverland and the IOA are not really strong. In fact, they always have struggled to stay afloat, and eventually lost that struggle due to Kradstar. I mean, it's not really technically fair, because, to be honest, Kradstar did just take over the entire continent. You could defeat Neverland, the IOA, and all these, like, weaker countries, Vanadal, Oshmacher, the Sultanate of Iberia, and Mercasant. I think this country right here, they're the strongest powers. You could defeat all these other low powers very easily, and you should probably conquer them. This nation has mountains. You should probably slowly build up on Rodoroko, I think. This nation. It's probably where you should start building up forces to attack. their settlement right there. You can go claim it for yourself if you want to. And the second part, I'll teach you on how to conquer the Sultanate of Iberia. Morsenta. Yeah, that's what it's called. I just remembered it. Morsenta. Alschmacher. And Verdenau. Thank you so much for watching, part 1. Sorry, I'm shuffling. Thank you for watching part 1. And I'll see you in my, next video. That's really all I have to say here. Yeah. This is just a fictional setting. By the way. Yeah, so bye.